The recording has started.
Okay, I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain I've gained. A newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. Low, no, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who dance. I shout, I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily, they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll go through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play.
What's good? On three. Who's got it better than us? Everybody. Sickening, man. Sickening. So let me get this score off the top of here. Let me find my counter. There's my counter. Let me get my timer up. There's the timer. I can put the timer over here where I can see it. And then we're going to run 5 minutes. We're going to run 5 minutes. Matter of fact, let me move this over my head so we can see it better. We're going to run 5 minutes. No need to go into what we just witnessed. I have thoughts about it. I'll save my thoughts to the very end. But again, we're taking the first 10 callers. We have one already. We're taking the first 10 callers. And if we get to the end without anybody else, I'm going to cut it off. 5 minutes. We're playing clock game today for real. So 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. And you got 5 minutes. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. Just know. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. Matter of fact, I'm going to enjoy my week. Because I'm gonna probably see some folks I ain't seen in a while. Go where the air is sweeter and the grass is greener. I'm gonna enjoy my week. These folks ain't messing my week. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me get this timer up. Again, taking the first 10. We at 4 now. Taking the first 10, we're at 4 now. I think Cam's up first. I think. Hold on. There we go. Okay. What's up now? What you think about this fiasco?
I want to crash out, but I just know no one's getting fired for this, which makes me just resign and just not caring, because I'm not going to care more than they do.
True.
I'm sorry, like the amount of soft zones, the soft, like the free releases that I saw, it is just amazing how bad of a coach, how bad coach we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we literally, they just had, it was literally just 7-on-7 out there.
Yep.
We didn't, and then we only got 1 sack off of this Texans O-line. 1 sack. And I think I don't think we even got it. We got like maybe like 2 or 3 hits.
This is tough.
This is like, are you kidding me, man? Like, it goes on EDC too, man. This is a poorly constructed roster.
I agree.
It is poorly coached, but it's also poorly constructed. And then the offense, man, like 77-72. It's at one point you just don't want to talk about them because they're just, each week they're just being bad, but they're just hindering everything. Like, they are so terrible, and the fact that they won't even get they won't even have a chance to be benched is just insane, man. Like, I mean, this is truly a Teflon John masterclass. Truly. Like, this falls on him and EDC. Like, this is, and things I want to crash out, but I just know that Steve Pizzotti is nice and comfortable, so nothing will change. So the only thing that will change is what happened during the game. Like, we need the other fans to just not show up. That's the only thing that we need to change, man. It's hard to crash out because it's so bad from the top to bottom that it's just. And I know that they're probably gonna get fired, and if they do get fired, it'll probably be Zach Orr.
Right.
I still don't see it, but even then with Zach Orr, like the main problem will still be here.
Exactly.
They'll give him I know they'll just give him a injury excuse, but this is just poorly constructed, man. And I know 77's probably gone, but I know they're probably going to start Voorhees again next year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he's cheap, and it's going to be just the same thing next year, and it's going to be like the fact that Cowboy Noy is the only one. In fact, Oway's on a contract year, and I don't think he even got a pressure.
Hey, I think he got one pressure, but they called the pass.
Oh yeah, because that was from like a bootleg where he was kind of like blocked. But other than that, every time he was blocked, he was stonewalled.
Yep.
And it goes back to what I said during the second year, man. Like, he's a bodybuilder with no move now. Like, I don't understand why he bulked up. He got bulked up because he was getting outsnapped by Tavius last year. But now he's getting outsnapped by both Tavius and Mike Green.
Yep.
And the thing is, he still didn't get stronger. He just got slower, which is crazy. How do you get bigger, but you didn't get stronger?
Right. You got them beach muscles.
He completely fumbled his contract year. Oh my gosh! Because now, like, Mike Green is outsnapping him as a rookie.
Yep.
On
and
rundown.
At this point, I'm going with the rookies.
On rundown. Like,
at this point, I'm going with rookies.
That is, dude, you bulked up specifically for this reason, and Mike Green still, I will snapping you, like. Whatever, it just seems like the team quit, and until EDC and Teflon John don't get fired, I just don't see it changing, because this is. I want to crash out. I just can't. because I'm not gonna care more than the billionaire cares.
Agreed.
Does that make sense?
Agreed.
Like I'm
100%.
50% of the billionaire, and he doesn't care, so I'm not gonna care more than him. Like this team is not paying me. Like this team will not care if I die tomorrow. So I'm not gonna care more than them. But it's just pathetic.
Bad football, bad business, bad everything.
Yeah.
I got to. You got your 5, Cam. I'm gonna go to the next one before we get up out of here. I appreciate you calling in, and we gonna pray and figure this out. No problem. All right. Next up. We got my man Donovan. What's good, D?
What's going on, Court? I'm not doing good at all.
Nah, this is an embarrassment.
My birthday's tomorrow, so I bought a ticket to the game today,
Mm-hmm.
and they did me dirty.
Yeah. Did you stay the whole time?
$5 to watch that. I left after the first drive in the third quarter. I left.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, after the interception to Derek.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
It
was disgusting.
Happy. It's tomorrow. You said your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday. But I don't. I know they done set your mood off different the whole week.
I'm just mad. I spent $500 to watch that. I could have stayed home.
Yeah.
I could have been on, with you on the live.
I got mine coming up. I got flights and stuff for Miami, hotels, and tickets. So
John lucky. If I'd have called him after the game, I should have waited to call John after the game.
Don't act like trippy, dog. Don't be trippy. I mean, don't be kicker. Don't be kicker. Don't be kicker.
To be honest, Coach, fuck it. Let's just get a top 5 pick now.
Yeah. This was the one game I thought we could win.
We're gonna be 1-6 when Lamar comes back. Do we really want him to come back? Or 1-5? My bad. We're gonna be 1-5. Do we really want him to come back? To be honest, let's be real.
I don't see how they're gonna keep him off the field.
Nah, yeah, I understand he gonna want to play.
Mm-hmm.
But this season is over with. I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach.
I'm about in that boat.
Even if we somehow squeak into the playoffs, I don't have no confidence in us at all.
Nope.
At all.
I'll give you one scenario where I would have confidence in us, and it would have to go like this: when Lamar come back, we beat everybody in a row by 15, 20 points. That's the only way. And you laughing because you know that ain't gonna happen.
I mean, we done won 10, 12 games in a row before, but I don't even want to put that in my mentality, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's over with.
The one shining thing is
he hasn't even played.
Namdi,
he leads the team in sacks.
Oh yeah,
he leads us in sacks, and he hasn't played in 2 games.
He played week 2. So yeah, a little bit over 2 whole games. Yeah.
We should have went and got Micah. I know we was all thinking like, nah, we don't need Micah. Nah, we needed Micah.
Yeah.
I don't care if we had to trade Travis Jones or Namdi. We should have did it.
Yeah.
We should have did it. But hindsight is 20/20. So.
Mm-hmm. But one good thing about this is we'll see what our rookies made out of.
Let's go get Jeremiah Smith. Fuck it. Let's just go do it. Because I don't see a old lineman, like a top 5 old lineman in this draft. But
yeah, not yet. Not yet. But I ain't start digging deep yet. But that's about to change.
Yeah, I'm about to. After next week, after the first quarter versus the Rams.
Donations.
Straight draft mode.
Donation.
100%. I'm gonna start getting names together, and Wednesday show might go from chalk talk to draft junkies quick. It might turn to draft junkies real quick.
Chris gotta say, I know. Yo, tomorrow's gonna be epic with Chris in the game. It's gonna be epic. It is.
He already been sending me stuff in the group chat. That's he already on one. Already.
Yeah, yeah. John gotta go.
Yeah.
I hope he don't last the season. Get him out
Gotcha.
of here.
I agree. I gotta let these next ones go. I appreciate you calling in again. Happy early birthday. I hated that you had to go through this crap before your birthday, and you broke bread. And like last thing before I get you out of here, if we lose, that's one thing, but it's the way we losing. It's the way we
see how
losing.
Bateman stopped on that route?
What? I would have lost my. I'd have lost my stuff.
All for the team now.
I would have lost my stuff on that. I agreed. I ain't gonna even go down that road right now. I'm gonna go around that road in a specific video for that because I'd have lost my stuff. But appreciate you, Donovan.
Appreciate you too, Coach.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Next up. Let's see who we got next. Got my list. All right. Chance.
What's good, Coach?
That's not a damn thing.
Yeah, my bad. You caught me brushing my teeth trying to watch that L. Hold on.
Go ahead and floss and all that.
I really did, because I really just got to eat some Cajun corn for real for wings. I didn't know what I was going to get caught up or not, but hold on. Wait.
That's got you.
We heard so much about how talented the team was and how talented the roster was. Granted, they missing some pieces on defense, but this shows some of the mishaps in the team.
Mm-hmm.
So shows just some coaching mishaps of making the best out of what you have. It almost makes me think back just randomly to that one safety. They used to make that like play better up in the box, but they kind of like had him at like 3 or had him like and like played him like out of position. They kind of done that type of stuff for Matt Elam and other players, but they struggle with like putting players in position to thrive at what they do. And part of that's on EDC, part of that's on the coaching staff. But this just goes to show me how vital and important Lamar is, because we were supposed to have this super talented, super loaded team, and yeah, they're missing a lot of starters, but they look atrocious without Lamar.
What?
It kind of shows us what Lamar has to do with this type of talent around him. Because if Lamar was in there, they probably could have maybe got 2 touchdowns. Might even got 21 points. Just off Lamar being in there alone. Even with Ronnie out, with all of the other factors. And imagine if you had Lamar in there and you was using Keaton and Derek in the right way. I remember they used to use the pistol formation. I don't know why they kind of moved away from that.
Me neither.
Sometimes when they use that pistol formation, they will use 2 running backs. Or, they would have Ricard in there, but they would switch it up sometimes. So I kind of, maybe that was when they was under Roman, I forget, but it's like, I don't see why they can't have one with 2 backs out there to continue the defense and things of that nature. Like I said, I just think from this that Lamar is super valuable. They never really invested, like Jose and them always say, they never really invested in the offense like they needed to. And I found myself on the way to get my wings and decided if I was going to pull the game up on my phone and listen to you. I was listening to you.
I appreciate it.
I didn't even take it. Then,
I appreciate it.
I come home and bring the food down from lady. I said, you got the game? Well, she said, no way. I said, oh, yeah, she pulled up the WNBA. It's competitive. I said, at least they competing. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I just look at it as a big fundamental flaw within the team. I don't really see them bouncing back. And now I feel like it puts Lamar in a weird situation where it's like, are you going to come back and put that cape on and then potentially bang yourself up and or potentially just go to the playoffs just to do what you always do? So they're kind of between a rock and a hard place. So I know you got some other callers. I hope you kind of reflect or kind of touch on teams can really go from here. Of course, a lot of us feel like they're going to fire Harbaugh. I doubt it. Like, they're going to get rid of Zach Orr. Why before they get rid of Harbaugh. But I really feel like this team is at a crossroads, and I feel like with Lamar, now he's in a position, maybe you could touch a little bit on this before you take the next caller. How do you play this as Lamar, or how do you think you would look at this as Lamar? Because Lamar will want to come back and tape on him. But is it really working to just stroll into the playoffs as a, what a 6-7 seed and do what you always do. So let me know how you feel about that real quick before we next caller, Coach. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. So to answer, what he asked me as far as like what I would do if I was Lamar, he really holds the cards right now. Like he got that. He's due to get a absorbent amount of money next year, like not 175, like 75 million. I would sit back and see how you construct the roster. I would see what you would do. That's really how I would play it. I would see how you construct the roster. Not saying he's gonna leave or would leave, but I really would like my extension or whatever, because you need my money to be able to do some things on the team. So I would see how they start roster construction and what they do with the rest of this season. And as far as playing, how much I push it to come back would depend on how we look Sunday. If we look like a functioning team, okay, man, bye week, I come on back and try to do what I got to do. But if we look like this again, I need to be 102% healthy before I touch a field. So, and I don't know how you get 102% healthy. So that's the answer. What Chance had. So hopefully I answered it, well enough and articulated my thoughts. Because even though I still got plenty more thoughts on it, because that was a great question. All right, let's get let's see who's next. Let's get P Brown up in here. P, what's good, man? What's good?
What's going on, man? Same thing you said. Nothing. Absolutely not. Nothing with this Ravens team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I got three quick things, and I'm gonna try to be real quick. First thing is Steve Bisciotti, man, and I'm starting with him because he's the owner. He can change things with a text message if he wanted to.
Yep.
Right. If you sitting back home and you watching what you put on tape, what all 22 put on tape, and anybody else that I may catch put on tape, and you still letting John Harbaugh tell you that, no, I'm telling you, Falele and what they the best we can do. That's the best we could do. EDC. That you couldn't go out. No, I couldn't go find nobody else, Mr. Steve. No. Then just off of that right there, okay, go pack your. Matter of fact, your office is already packed. I just had this conversation with you just to get you out your office so we could pack your offices up. I catch y'all on the flip side, right? Because that goes to show you that really they have failed Lamar. They've quit on Lamar way before anybody tried to say Lamar quit on them.
Mm-hmm.
For not building a dynamic team around him. When I say team, I'm talking about offensive side of the team, because gone are the days of, defense going to win this championship. And, yeah, I know for all y'all people that's going to say, well, what did the Eagles do last year? Bull crap. Yeah, they may have looked good in the Super Bowl, whatever. But that was Saquon and what hurt their offense was doing all year, right? You got to build a dynamic defense, right? I mean, a dynamic offense. And they have yet to do that. I remember a conversation, man, you had before, and you was like, well, where do you think we're still lacking? I think we still need a better wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Shows the day. That's not the first time.
The conference has been locked.
He did that last year to Lamar and the ball got intercepted. Or was that in the playoffs or whenever it was, right? And the ball got intercepted.
Yep.
Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, they just can't keep doing this. And just like the last caller, you all, I was thinking the same thing. I believe that's why Lamar really didn't go too deep into trying to get that contract extended. If I was him, unless he in the mindset of, I'm just going to drain these dum-dums for as much money as I can possibly get them for, and I ain't worried about no Super Bowls or nothing like that. I'm just going to get my money, get my generational wealth, and I'm good. I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame. It's just a matter of when. 2-time MVP. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame, even if he stopped playing right now.
Yep.
He may not be first ballot, but he's going to get it. All the records and everything that he is broken and started and created, he's going to the Hall of Fame. Even if he stopped his career right now, he's going to the Hall of Fame, right? So if he's not in the mindset of, I want to get at least one Super Bowl before I go, I'm just going to drain these dum-dums for as much money as I can get, that's not the issue, right? But I would do the same thing like you just said. How y'all gonna construct this roster next year? Oh, this all y'all doing? You gonna extend Lamar? Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna take my last 2-3 years, whatever's left on my contract, and I'm out.
I'm out. Yep.
Because this is ridiculous, man. You know, John Harbaugh keep making these excuses, and the sad part about it is he'll get the excuse. Oh, they had injuries, they had this, they had that. If nothing else should show whatever his name is,
Bashadi?
one of the Ravens, Bashadi, whatever, and EDC and John Harbaugh. I don't care how much or how bad we've looked, Coach. The stadium has never. When they did that when the Texans did that first punt, and remember you said, like, man, look at the stadium. I put it in the chat. When was the last time you seen a Baltimore Ravens stadium empty? All I saw was Texans.
Yeah, somebody told me that was at the game. Told me there were a lot of Texans fans there. They texted me and said it was a lot of Texans fans there.
You could not see. The only purple you saw out there was the empty purple seats.
Mm-hmm.
That should tell them something. Like, what are y'all?
Somebody say the stadium was a ghost town.
Ghost town, bro. I don't really have too much to say, man. But it's. I mean, I don't know why we are. None of us should be surprised. We're gonna go into the bye 1-5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I guarantee you, Falele, Voorhees coming out the bye, they're gonna be the starters. This defense ain't gonna look no different. John Harbaugh ain't going nowhere. Zach Orr probably don't go nowhere because John Harbaugh put him in a position, or John might just use him as the scapegoat when it's not all on Orr. But, Coach, that's my time. I appreciate you, man. I'm going to keep watching and listening. But
I appreciate you too, P. We're going to get through this.
It's just a goddamn shame, Coach. I'm sorry. That's the only word you can really say about it.
Agree. I appreciate you, P.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, next, that's my man, P Brown. I appreciate you. Appreciate the one of the loyal guys that's here all the time, no matter what, good and or bad. Let's go to next up. Where is he? What up?
What's good, team? What's good with you, man?
Chilling, man. Just trying to process the garbage I watched.
I got you. I'm over here watching the all uniform bowl. My Bucks and the Seahawks playing with their throwback jerseys on. We was terrible with these jerseys on, but it's a beautiful thing to watch. I don't know if you got that stream. I say watch it. That probably takes your mind off the game a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what afternoon game I got yet.
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I got it on stream though. So, but yeah, I just I didn't think that the guys would quit like that, bro. But that's got to be one of the worst performances I've seen from a football team in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you noticed that Texas went for it on fourth down late this week. Chiefs went for it on fourth down late last week. Lions went for it on fourth down. It's going to be a lot of if this shows us, going to be a lot of teams trying to get their lick back and run the score up on y'all because y'all blown out a lot of teams over the last 7-8 years under Lamar, and I think this is a lesson that Harbaugh should have learned years ago. How you see how these teams, even though they have 30 points, they're still going for it. You got to keep your foot on the. They're not trying to run the clock and trying to slow the game down. Like no, they trying to embarrass you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you saw C.J. Stroud. I'm gonna get my stats today. Patrick Mahomes, like I'm gonna get my stats last week. You got the rookie. That wasn't a score. I don't know what that was. He did in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? But this is ridiculous, man. And the thing about it is, though, I was thinking that maybe Lamar comes back and that might bring a spark to the team, but I don't see it, bro. Honestly.
Me neither.
I don't see the defense getting any better. The offensive line is terrible.
Yep.
And for all those people that said that Lamar's stats were based on Henry and Henry was a real MVP of the team, are we saying that this year?
Nope. If you are, you're blind. You are completely blind.
And I know we talked about it at the beginning of the season because I remember you saying that how you kind of like them bringing in Cooper Ruski as a backup because you was thinking that it was they were trying to run a regular offense.
Mm-hmm.
But what they're showing is this offense is getting exposed, that the offense is being, even though it's a different offensive coordinator, the offense is still Lamar-centric. You know what I'm saying? Because all the weapons were there. With the exception of Stanley, the whole offensive line was there.
I don't feel like Cooper played bad. He made that bad decision on the interception. But, Cooper didn't play a bad game to me. He just had some terrible situations.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is that when you got a backup quarterback, the team can't have their first punt in the fourth quarter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's one of those things where you think that, okay, we're playing with a backup quarterback, we're going to rally around them. We're going to give a team that averages 16 points a game, and they score, how many points they scored in the first half? They scored more points in the first half than they averaged for the whole season.
Yes.
So so are the defenses that they play that good, or is the Ravens defense that bad?
The Texans defense is good. Their offense was terrible.
I was speaking of the offense though.
Oh yeah,
they played the defenses they played against were the defenses that they played against that good, or is the Ravens defense this bad? Because this looked like nothing like the Texas team. I peek back and forth with all the games and stuff like that. The Ravens, C.J. Stroud was bad the last 2 years, and it's the best he's looked since his rookie year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so
last week too. Now last week he had like 79 completion percentage, and this week I don't know how he finished, but at one point he had like 83 completion percentage. So they were saying that if he just stopped playing right now, he'll have his 2 best weeks ever, last week and this week.
So he had more touchdown passes today than he had the first 4 weeks combined.
He had just as many touchdowns as interceptions too. Not interceptions, incompletions. Yep. I'm sorry, incompletions.
Yep. So, I don't see. And then the crazy thing is, I before the game started, I peeked in on Harbaugh's press conference. He was up there for about maybe for a minute and a half. Then it took more questions
3?
from him, man. Yeah. No, he wasn't up there.
He wasn't up there long. Yeah.
No, he wasn't up there. He wasn't up there long at all. So I don't see him getting fired before the season's over. But this team has checked out on him.
Yep.
And the sad part about it is you can't even tear it down. Like, this is a couple year rebuild because you're not really getting the impact from Rowe, and you got to keep him on the roster for at least the next 2 years. You're not going his cap hit is going to be so big. You know what I'm saying? I just want to correct you as far as what Lamar's getting paid next year. Lamar's going to get $40 million next year. His cap hit is going to be $75 million.
Oh, okay. His cap hit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's not getting paid. It's not like he's getting paid any more money, or then he's getting paid for $40 million his base salary. It's just his cap hit is high because they pushed his bonus down the line. I think and the Ravens did this on purpose. They tried they thought that they would make his cap hit so high to kind of coerce him into signing an extension. I don't see him signing an extension.
Me either.
I think he's gonna play the contract out. He has a no tag clause on his contract. And he has a no trade clause.
Mm-hmm.
So if he doesn't want to sign an extension, he doesn't have to, and they can't tag him if he plays out his contract, and they can't trade him beforehand. So yeah, he really does have them over the barrel. And the thing about it is too, the cap goes to $300 million.
Yep.
His cap number is $70 million. That's still not even going to be 20% of the cap.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't use that as an excuse to not bring in talent. But when you paying always making $13 million a year, no impact. Roy's making $20 to 25 a year, no impact. As good as Kyle Hamilton is as a safety, he's not making $25 million worth of impact as a safety.
Nope.
And you still got dead cap with OBJ and dead cap with Marcus Williams. So it's like, where does this team get any better? I don't know.
Right.
Maybe that you can go out and find a guard somewhere, but who's giving up guards right now?
Nobody.
Maybe the Panthers. I don't see the Panthers giving up on what's the guard that they signed from the Dolphins. Hunt is on the team.
Right.
I don't see them giving him up.
Yep.
So unless are you going to play Bullet at guard?
Donations.
You definitely, in the way Linderbaum played, you definitely can't pay him $20 million a year. So it's what you said made sense. I think that the way that Harbaugh wants to play and the way that Monken wants to play is different.
Mm-hmm.
That's true because Monken's more of 11. 11 personnel guy, three wides, one tight end. He likes to be in shotgun and throw the ball more than he runs the ball. And I don't know what Harbaugh wants to do. But
let me let these guys behind you, team.
Go ahead, dog.
Let me get these guys behind you, because me and you will go for forever.
I know. I didn't hit you last week, so you know I hit you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and we gonna figure something out. And I'm still coming, so we gonna link up when I make that trip.
That's what we're doing.
All right, Root. All right, let's see who we got next. Who we got next? Let me scratch that one off. Oh, I got it. Oh, Dave Bond. What's good, man? What's the deal?
Hey, man, I just want to say, this is my birthday week, and the day my birthday, and I got everything I asked for, man. I won the Al Canes won yesterday, and I needed the Ravens to get blew out, and here's why. Not that I'm a Raven hater. I just know it got to get really ugly to get Harbaugh out of here.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying? It got to get real ugly for us to get Harbaugh out of here. So I got what I wanted, and I hope it continues next week. But I wanted to say, man, remember back on draft season, I told you we needed to replace them guards.
Mm-hmm. You went
I
wrong.
even named two guys. I said we need to get Tate Ratledge out of Georgia, who playing good for the Lions right now.
Yep.
And I say if we go in the first round, we need to get Simmons from Ohio State. He playing great. Not great. He playing good at left tackle for the Chiefs, but he's been a great guard for us to have this year. And they didn't address even one of them. I knew us going defense in the first round and second round, those guys wasn't going to make an impact. And it's not a knock on those guys, because I think they're going to be good, but we need people that's going to be good today.
Right.
And that's the problem. And I know it. I'm like, man, and I'm like, Al Breadwinner is on offense, coach. We got to make sure that man has everything he needs to be successful, and they didn't do that with the guards. And that's why I was harping on the guards, and people was telling me Falele got better as the year went on. I'm like, no, we just played some bad defenses who didn't have any great D linemen to expose them.
Yeah, and I was one of the ones I felt like he played a little better down the stretch, but that definitely could be true. Like with us not as playing as good of teams, but also us putting him in situations where he don't affect the run game, like running outside zone away from him, making him a down block on counters and stuff like that. So he might be 1% better, but that 1% better ain't NFL quality. He probably, like I tweeted earlier, and somebody said in the chat, that's where I got the tweet from. He wouldn't be on nobody else's team.
I've been saying that, coach. I've been saying that he would not be on anyone else's team. And I just feel like at this point, we just need to, I hate to say it, hope it get uglier.
Mm-hmm. It definitely got the opportunity to get uglier next week, because the Texans can't do nothing with the Rams.
Exactly. I just hope it get uglier, man, because we really need Harbaugh out of here as soon as possible, because I feel like if Lamar comes back, he's so good. They're looking at the rest of the schedule. He can beat every team on there by itself if he's 100% healthy.
Yep.
Not to say by itself, just the offense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Collection of weapons. He can beat all those teams by itself, man. And I don't want that to happen, because I'm like, it saves John's job for one, and then at the end of the year, we fall short in the playoffs. Who get the blame, even though he saved the season? Lamar. In front of media, they be like, well, he ain't do this in the playoffs. He ain't do this. I'm like, man, I don't think people understand how much of a coaching disadvantage he's at when he goes up against Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. Those guys has way better coaches than Lamar. And I'm not even talking coordinators. I'm just talking head coach. They head coach is way better than Harbaugh. And for the people who say, well, we get rid of Harbaugh, he'll get picked up tomorrow, I bet my whole 401k he won't get a job. That's how confident I am in him. And I've been feeling this way. I wanted to fire Harbaugh after we won the Super Bowl, and I wanted to hire Jim Caldwell. People talk about, Joe got hot. Jim Caldwell was the reason Joe Flacco was playing
definitely.
that good. And I think Joe had a way better career if we'd have had Caldwell as the head coach instead of Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I feel like Harbaugh, and I wanted to get rid of Lamar's rookie year.
Yeah.
And I definitely wanted to get rid of him after the AFC Championship game, but somehow he keep getting saved.
Yeah.
But
And he got Catman got 9 lives.
9 coaching lives, man. He got
Right.
9 coaching lives, man.
Yeah, because I'm in the train now. You know, I try not to say fire coaches because of my background, but he got to go. Because it's the way we lost.
Fire him.
It's the way we lose.
Forget the firing. You can do it respectfully and say he's stepping down at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds better, but he needs to go.
Yeah, because that product is terrible. It's one thing to play backups, and if they effort and that execution is good, and you just got better players on the other team, that's one thing. That wasn't necessarily the case today. We looked like the communication was wrong. Body language was terrible. Joe was out there like, man, can we please get this over with so we can go home? That's the way I felt watching it.
Man, listen. Everybody felt that way, man. Nobody wanted to see that, but some of us are glutton for punishment. Because I know we could be getting blown out, and I sit there and just keep
Me too.
watching. Like,
me too.
They gonna turn it on at some point. It'll be 5 seconds left in the game, and we down 30.
Down 30.
I'm still thinking they gonna turn it on. I'm gonna take every second of the game a punishment, man. But yeah, we need to continue, because I'm like, if Lamar come back and say the season, he say it's Harbaugh job, and we just repeat the process. And EDC needs to go too, though. I feel like everybody needs to go, even Ozzy. They need to get all that old guard up out of there and get some new blood in that front office, man.
Agreed.
That's just my opinion.
I appreciate you for calling. Oh, my bad. I thought you was through.
Okay. No, go ahead. I'm just saying, I was finishing up, and I just said they need to get all those guys out of there, Coach.
Yeah, I agree. I'm in the same train, EDC and everybody, because it shows your roster construction now. Your roster construction is bad. Exactly. So I'm agreeing. I'm gonna dig into it a little deeper during the week and try to get some stats out, because I got something on my brain as far as trying to see what it looked like, and if it looks like I think it's gonna be a good story to tell.
I got one more question for you. Who Mac Judon playing for this year?
Tennessee, I think. The Titans, maybe.
He with the Titans?
Maybe.
I ain't seen him get picked up, and I'm like, we need a pass rusher.
He got picked up.
Definitely could have used him. He got picked up. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely got picked up. The Dolphins. The Dolphins.
He with the Dolphins.
He with the Dolphins.
So he with Weaver.
He with the Dolphins. With somebody he know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, we gonna hopefully we suck this year, because sometimes you gotta take a step back to take 2 steps forward, man.
Agreed. I appreciate you, big dog.
So, I appreciate you. Take it easy, Coach.
All right. Let's go to, I think this is Marcus. Yes, this is Marcus. What up, my guy? You all right?
Donations.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Marcus. Hold on. I gotta do this before I forget. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna start your time over. Let me go find it, because I don't want to forget nobody. Hold on. I had a super chat, and I don't want them to do it for nothing. I don't want to not. Okay, Bruce Clay dropped 5. He says Harbaugh would never blame the DC because the DC runs Harbaugh's system. If we want to change, the coach has to. I agree, Bruce. 100%. 100%. If you got to cut the head off at the snake, so you're 100% right on that one. I got one more before I get to. Oh, Big Pimp says, appreciate your coach providing a safe space. Yeah, this is what it is, a safe space. And then Joseph said, if we want Harbaugh gone, we need to stop going to games, spend that money in the local restaurants. We need guys at the end of. Agreed. That's the only way it's gonna get Bashada's attention. Stop spending that money. Other than that, you keep spending money, he good. His bottom line is gonna be good. All right, now we on you, Marcus. You good now? Go ahead.
Everybody clap it up. We got one more week, y'all. One more week.
One more week for what?
Because after October 12th, when Matthew Stafford throw for 350 yards, Puka Nacua going to have 12 catches and 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams going to have 8 catches for 150. John Harbaugh might get fired.
You really believe that?
And another performance. Coach, I don't think you can have 4 straight weeks of bad performances like that as a head coach. I don't let that for new head coaches like the Aaron Glenns and the other coaches like that, yeah. But you coaching for 17 years and your team still performing like that and the same stuff that you saying in the press conference, talking about, oh, I don't think firing Zach Orr is a good thing right now. Like, what? Are you the same guy that said that the defense is heading into a good direction?
That is the same guy.
You literally said that, and your defense gave up another 40-burger. And I want to tell you this stats, and you talk about, you want to bring up stats. I want to bring up this stat. This defense already in 5 weeks gave up more points than the 2000 Ravens defense in 16 games.
Wow.
Let's sink that in.
5 weeks.
This already gave up more points than the 2000 Ravens defense in 16 games.
Wow.
And this is a defense got a $100 million cornerback, a $100 million safety, $100 million lineman, and a $100 million linebacker.
Yep. That is crazy.
Our draft picks go to defense. And people always say, well, Lamar got help. Lamar got all these Pro Bowls. Lamar got all these All-Pros and stuff. But every time Lamar not playing, they 3-10. 3-10. Only averaging 13 points a game. But it's Lamar.
Right.
Better. And just, I don't know, Coach. I just waiting for John Harbaugh to get fired. I've been trying to get him fired after, he should have been fired after 2017, after the Tyler Boyd debacle. And, you know how many times he should have been fired? It's been ridiculous. But it's just he picked the wrong coaches. He picked coaches that he could, control and know that they're not good enough to be head coaches in the league. Only time that he did that is one time on offense, twice Jim Caldwell and Gary Kubiak, and one time on defense, which is Mike McDonald. Because, Wink Martindale wasn't his choice. That was Ozzy's choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Wink wasn't his choice. That was Ozzy's choice. Yeah. So, I don't know.
And that still was crazy how that went down with Wink. That's still some unfinished business.
That was his choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your defense is actually playing with, think about it. Number 2021, only time we got blown out like that in 2021 when we played against the Bengals. I think that last game.
The 200-yard game by Chase.
Yeah, but Josh Johnson was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the only time. And that defense, we would have mainly everybody was injured that year, but we never had no blowouts.
Right.
They was coaching.
They played hard and stayed together. But now,
thank you.
You can just look at the body language.
Yes, it's the body language. There's a video out now of they looking at John Harbaugh walking to the side, like, what's up? What are we doing out here?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't, how you, okay. You ran Derrick Henry 16 times, but all of them are straight up the middle behind your two horrible guards. Make it make sense.
You don't. It makes zero sense. This man's best run is outside zone. You have terrible guards and won't change it.
Mitchell, one time he got 7 yards and never ran him again. It's what's going on with the defense? Well, what's going on with the offense and offensive play calling? It's just not it's not clicking. Not clicking at all.
I don't think they're on the same page.
They're not.
I think John want to do something, and I think the players and Todd want to do something else. And I don't necessarily know if the players and Todd on the same page, but I know ain't neither one of them on the same page as John.
Yeah, it's just right now it's full of empty seats, 40 burgers, and Lamar did not sign that extension.
Right.
Did not sign that extension at all.
Right, I agree. All right, Marcus, I got to get you up out of here. I got 2 more behind you, and I'm trying to go ahead and enjoy this Sunday because these folks will not stress me out. So I'm going to get to these last 2 callers. I appreciate it. And again, we won't be here next Sunday. I'll be on the road. So watch Party or Call-In Show. I'll be on the road. So just so y'all know that. Just so I know that. But I appreciate you, Marcus, and we're going to get to these last few guys. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach.
All right, we got 3 more. I mean, Will, what's good with you?
What's good, Coach, man? I'm going to start out being positive, so, happy, healthy, blessed Sunday to you and the Ravens Nation. But that's about it.
Same to you as well. Same to you as well.
I went to the game today, man. Man, Coach, I have never left for Ravens game early. I was out third quarter after the 5 minutes after the interception.
Mm-hmm. We had somebody call down earlier, said they left as soon as the interception happened.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much me. Like, as soon as it happened, I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm like, I know where this is going now. Yeah, and I've never seen Ravens fans literally boo the team pretty much like that. And pretty much the entire time. The last time it was like boos like that was like the first playoff game of like Lamar when Joe Flacco was pretty much there, and they was, trying to, pretty much where they put Lamar into a bad situation where they only had him run like 4 different type plays against San Diego that was basically selling out, running nickel and dime packages the entire game. But and the same thing happened today. They Texas basically came in and they was like, first down, all right, we loading the box. And then any kind of even down, where it's not advantage offense or defense, it's same, second and 6. They basically just loaded the box, and Ravens just went to a philosophy of, we'll just pray that Derek, hits one of the holes and springs through, and, there's no help pretty much after that. But when you got a wall, that's what the wall's for, is to stop and put you into a third down and bad situation. So it was the perfect storm today. No Lamar, no Rowe to pretty much, center the midfield, no Marlowe. And I told people about it. I was like, no Wuze either. I told my friends I had a bad idea about this 2 days ago. I was like, they stopped Henry. I feel like we can get blown out.
And that happened.
So, yeah, and then the other thing was players are running into each other in the middle in the seams, blown coverages every drive on switches and banjo brackets. I mean, you could definitely tell with, Hamilton, not Hamilton there, and no Rowe pretty much to, help, cool down pretty much, the offense that the Texans were running. It was just blood.
Let me ask you this question: Which side which side were you on? The Texas side or the Ravens side?
Texas side.
Okay, but my question was going to be like, how much communication was going on between the position coaches and the defense, like after the drive? Like how much? Like, were they constantly in the iPad, or was it like a quick message and gone by their business? Because the way they were breaking down communication issues, they should have been staying in the iPad.
Yeah, that should have been in pretty much every single drive. But no, it really looked like everybody was just depleted. Like once they went up 21 points, like you just saw pretty much like every single Ravens player would like discuss pretty much like they didn't even want to be out there pretty much anymore.
I had a question for you, Will. Somebody asked, were they really chanting fire Harbaugh?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, sir. And the only thing I think like saves them is that reason is because none of the the key players pretty much out there. And I feel because of Lamar's success, it's going to take 2 years. It usually takes 2 years of for a coach to get fired. But yeah, the fans were they were loud pretty much about it. Pretty much they were letting pretty much the team know this is unacceptable. And last thing I'll say, Coach, is so next week is pretty much season. Lamar, hopefully Lamar's back. He has to be the savior again. Good thing is it's the Rams. Like that's the key game. If we win the game against the Rams, we can get back into it. Because I think we can beat every other team up into the Bengals and Pittsburgh. Which if we do that, we should be back into a situation. But the next week pretty much decides the season.
Yeah, because my philosophy was one of these 2 games, and then after the bye we can make a run. But and I thought the one of the 2 games was this one because the Rams are good. So I don't have a lot of faith in us against the Rams. But if you beat the Rams, there's still a chance. But I don't see a path to us beating the Rams because the Rams run a lot of duo too, and they got a better offensive line than the Texans.
Right. If it's Cooper, we're gonna get destroyed probably pretty much. So Lamar has to be back pretty much with his game, or the season's pretty much cooked.
It's a wrap. I ain't never went to, this will be my 8th year of doing this, or however many years Lamar been in the league, and I've never went to draft season this early. So,
right.
I appreciate you, Will, man. I appreciate you for calling in, and sorry you had that crappy time at the game, but hopefully it serves a purpose. Hopefully it gets us some change. Hopefully.
Like I said, man, I left early. As soon as I got home, just took my Sunday prayer walk and was like, all right, next week, next one up.
Right. I appreciate you, big dog. And have a blessed week as well.
You too, Coach.
All right. We got 2 more, good people. We got 2 more. Got my man Tony up. What's not so good on this BTA Sunday?
Man, everything. I want to find hope in it, but I'm going to be straight up. Everything. But this, when it comes to the Ravens. But, I mean, I came in, I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, like, because everybody, like, I could just say, we got to fire coaching and everything like that. I just feel like that's, it's obvious at this point.
Right.
But I don't understand where you can go from here. He has hit his ceiling. And anybody who tries to say that it's Lamar's fault or any of the players' fault, I'm sorry. That I just have to disagree with them,
Yeah.
But what I want to focus on is just how bad, like I want to really emphasize to people how much coaching malpractice is going on right now, right? First off, the Orlovsky stat. How are you second in the league in rushing on first and second down whenever you run it before this game? How are you first and second in the league in rushing in 32nd in attempt?
It's crazy.
To running back. It makes no sense. That's number one. And then you see an in-game example. Remember when I already thought we was going to lose the game when they was up 34-10. But like when they had that 3rd and 15, Trenton Simpson, we finally see him show up. Oh, Trenton Simpson, you finally make a play on 3rd and 15. Then they give up 14 yards. They go all-out blitz on 3rd and 15. You're literally your last shot to try to get it. And you let them get it on 4th and 1. Keaton Mitchell, we come into the season, Todd Muckett saying we're going to use 2 running back sets, just like the Lions did. Just like how other teams with actually competent coaching do, they evolve, which this offense doesn't do. We finally see Keaton Mitchell touch it on his first offensive touch. What was it? Just like when I saw it, I was like, man, that was a breath of fresh air to see. I want to see more of that. Why did it take 4 games for you to do that? And last thing I'm going to say about that with coaching, man, is injuries ain't no excuse.
No, they're not. Again, I don't know if you saw it or not, but Chris went on that tangent on the show, and somebody clipped it and put it on Twitter, and Lamar liked it. His rant about injuries not being an excuse. Yeah,
it's not. Look what San Francisco did to LA on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of their key starters out, just like we have a lot of our key starters out.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? They stuck to their identity, and that's what coaching matters. Man.
It does.
And when you hit a ceiling like that, like you could tell. Like, look what Andy Reid. It came to a point where they weren't doing so well.
In Philly?
12 season. They went 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of vibes I'm getting for this team. Like, everybody said, oh, this is the team. And, like, I know I've been talking the whole time, but Coach, I don't even.
You good, man. You good. Get it out. That's what we here for. Get it out. Because a lot of mine came out during the game because I can't recall myself being that animated watching a football game that I wasn't actually coaching in. That felt like I was back coaching again and we was getting our butt whooped. That's what that felt like. Because I know to give you a little perspective from Todd's point of view, when your O line can't run block and pass block, ain't much you can do as an OC. Because you can't go all trick plays.
Harbaugh cannot convince me that that's the best combination of O-linemen that we have.
Me either.
It's just not.
Me neither.
It's just not. It's like we see Falele, we see Voorhees. There's no push. last year it was decent enough to get by, but like you obviously could tell we can do better. And you know, that's an indictment of when coaching thinks that talent can bail them out. And your talent isn't there, you have to step up. And look what shows. That's why anybody who says it's Lamar's or the player's fault, I hold back on that. I'm like, man, look, and I got a club. I said, clear up something I said last week. Hey, Lamar, man, I'm sorry for ever thinking that, you know, you quit this
Me too.
To send a statement.
Me too. Me too. I got to apologize as well. Me too, because I was with you last week.
Man.
We just got to move aside.
All I can say is we just hope that Lamar could put the Superman cape on after the bye and just come save us, because that's the only hope for saving.
That's the only hope we got, because we down to the we in Hail Mary situation right now. In week 5, we in Hail Mary situation. That's the only chance we got.
Yep.
But Tony, I appreciate you, man. And
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just gonna say I got to move on to my last dude, but I was gonna let you finish your.
Oh,
whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we good then. I appreciate you, Tony. Hey, we just as confused as the secondary. Me and you both. We just as confused as them. I appreciate you, man. Have a good week.
You too.
Let's go to my last one. That damn Dub coming in. He say he coming in hot. So let's see what you got for me, Dub.
Man, I tell you what, Coach. I don't know much about a whole lot of nothing, but from my view at the end of the bar, I got my sights set on 3 groups of people. 1, of course, John Harbaugh. 2, his neighbor, Eric DaCosta. And 3, the group of dumbasses that supported them 2 dumbasses. I want y'all to get y'all pen and pad out. It's time for a damn history lesson here. Am I good to coach?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Man, man, look. John, I used to have love for John Harbaugh, bro. I used to be a John Harbaugh supporter and backer till the wheels fell off. But after that Super Bowl, the constant lack of preparation, the constant lack of involvement in the pregame scheming and planning week to week to week, it became so evident that no matter who he handpicked or who Ozzie picked to be his OCs and DCs, the imprint of the team always goes back to John, because he either wants someone that can't challenge his authority, whether it's from the player personnel or the coaching staff, a la Marcus Peters. When Marcus Peters stepped up and called him out and started barking at him on the sideline, I don't want him. I don't want guys like that. Then it trickled down to not wanting receivers that wanted, you know what I'm saying, to come in here and get production. Just because a receiver wants to be targeted and get his numbers for a contractual reason doesn't mean he don't want to be a Raven, John.
Right.
Now, Eric DaCosta, I'm on to you, and I'm going to get back to John. You got every bit of reason for this fall-off, man. You built this garbage-ass offensive line. You told us 2 off seasons ago in the press conference that the offensive line can wait to be improved upon, and it's okay for now, but next year will be better. It's been 2 motherfucking off seasons, man. Patrick Mahomes ain't had to deal with this shit.
Nope.
Josh Allen ain't had to deal with this shit.
Nope.
Jalen Hurts ain't had to deal with this shit. Hell, Brock Purdy didn't have to deal with it.
So didn't.
Came into the league as a rookie with 3 standout receivers and a rebuilt offensive line. Why the fuck we can't do it in Baltimore? And we got the resources. Don't tell me we ain't got the money or the draft picks or the pull in free agency. Don't feed me that bullshit no more, man.
We do. Look at Chicago's new line. It ain't reaped benefits yet, but Caleb looks totally different.
They led the league in sacks given up last year. Now look at him. That boy growing in his role, confident in the protection he got in front of him, and the weapons around him.
Yep.
They did it from year 1 with a fucking rookie from USC.
Yep.
That boy ain't played nobody at USC in college. But they saw the talent in him and said, if we put the right pieces around this young man, we can mold him into what we see. The complete opposite has taken place in Baltimore.
Yep.
From day 1 of Flacco going down and Lamar stepping in for him, John Harbaugh felt safe because he drafted him. Him and EDC drafted him. Now, we all know Ozzie made the pick, but we also know Ozzie was on the way out. Yes, Ozzie pulled the trigger, but EDC and Harbaugh was the ones that handed him the gun because they asses was on the line.
Yep.
Now, y'all went from letting Ben Powers go, not playing Ben Cleveland, letting Kevin Zeitler go, and other linemen that not coming to name right now, but you brought in the bum ass from Pittsburgh, Charlie Villanueva.
Yep.
You brought in, what's the boy Jones that we had that went to the Jets?
I know you're talking about the guard, the left guard. But no, we had two of them. We had Morgan Moses and
Morgan Moses and Jones.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I say that to say this: you bring in all these washed up.
Oh, you let Zeus go too.
Linemen.
You let Zeus go.
Who?
Zeus, Orlando Brown.
Yeah, they let Orlando Brown Jr. go.
Yep.
And you brought in all this trashy free agency linemen instead of investing in your prized fucking possession in quarterback one. Why? Yep. Because you want to leave the display of talent of Lamar on the field because you know he's the one that saved your job. Well, if that's the case, why don't you surround him with the prerequisite requirements that every other franchise quarterback got and really make yourself look better by investing in your prized chess piece? Doesn't that make football sense?
It makes all the sense in the world. All the sense. If I'm a brand new town and I got this shiny thing that attracts people, I'm gonna make sure everything that place needs has what it needs to be successful. If that's restaurants, if that's streets, tourism, right.
And it's like in game, John Harbaugh. When you're supposed to call timeouts, you don't call them. When you're not supposed to call them, you call them. When you're supposed to keep the red challenge flag in your pocket, you don't. But when you do it, you're supposed to have kept it in your pocket. Like John Harbaugh can't coach a Pop Warner team. I've been playing this sport since I was 5 years old. I turned 40 in 2 months. You can't tell me that you, me, and anyone else at the end of the bar with us can't coach a football game better than John Harbaugh, man. And back to my last point, all you stupid motherfuckers that was co-signing John Harbaugh, drinking the purple punch, I get it, man. I'm a lifelong Ravens fan. I've been a Ravens fan since the night we drafted Ed Reed out of Miami because I'm a Miami Hurricane fan, right? So Ed Reed is the reason I'm here as a Ravens fan. And I will never turn my back on the team, but I will turn my back on this negligent and malnourished fucking front office and coaching staff. The players are not the issue on this team. We're a collection of talent. We are not a team. This team has no direction. It has no guidance. It has no purpose. From the top down, it started to trickle down into the player personnel. You heard Kyle Hamilton come out 2 weeks ago and call us spoiled, knowing football and what's right in front of our damn eyes. Now, I respect him for retracting it because he knew he fucked up and stepped in the shit. He knew.
He did.
You weren't here. You were not here to be part of the reason we feel spoiled as fans. You're a little dude, bro. You just got here. If we are spoiled, it ain't from nothing you done since you got here. As great as you are, Kyle. As great as you are not why we're spoiled here, sir.
Right. And he's the one that did say we was going to have a defense comparable to the 2000 defense. He said that too.
Yeah, he did. That's why he knew he had to walk back what he said because he knew he stepped in deep shit. Because as a fan base, he ain't going for that. We love Kyle Hamilton, but, bro, you left a lot of us feeling sour, bro, with how you came at us when we the ones supporting you, bro.
Yep.
Now, I'm not going to be the one counting another man's pockets. Oh, you getting paid this amount of money. You're supposed to be doing. I'm not that guy, but I know football. I know this sport. Man, that team has turned its back on John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
They got enough love for him to not want to come out and say it, but you can tell him the player interactions. When's the last time you saw John Harbaugh pull one of his players to the side after a bad play? Like, look, get it together. We're going to go out and get you the ball back. Just stay with it. Stick with it. Stick to the plan. You never see that.
Never.
You never see him with a clipboard, a play call sheet, a player meeting on the sideline. You never see him huddle the guys up when they need a big play. You never see it. I see McVay do it.
Yep.
I see Andy Reid do it.
All I see him do is dap people up after field goals and touchdowns.
Second-year head coach.
Yep. Huh? I see him do it. All thing he do is dap people up after we score.
Coach, did you see last week when Kansas City went for a field goal and missed it, and he got to clapping like, oh, this is our moment. Clap, clap, clap. We're back in the game. Motherfucker, you supposed to be doing that for 4 quarters a game.
Hey.
You ain't got to be the most animated, the most interactive coach, but give your team some kind of life on the sideline. Because at the end of the day, John, no matter how much these players are getting paid and no matter how talented they are, they're looking to you to guide and lead and direct the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're grown men getting paid more than you, but you are still the head football coach.
Yeah.
You guide and steer and direct this team before anyone. So how can they trust you to do it when you can't even do your job and call a timeout when it's supposed to be called? Punt the ball when it's supposed to be punted. You are situationally supposed to be the spearhead of this attack. I don't give a damn how talented Lamar is. He can't coach and play, man.
Exactly. Like I said at the beginning of the year, everybody else got to bring their game up. Lamar has done enough and he does enough. The rest of you 52 people got to bring your game up. It ain't on 8. Now, is he going to play perfect? No. But the rest of you other 52 or whatever, y'all got to bring y'all game up and we should be good. But they ain't.
And like my man said a few calls ago, all you stupid motherfuckers that Derrick Henry is the MVP, the engine of this team. Like hell, man. Like hell. Are you seeing it now? Because I've been saying since 2019, this offensive line is overrated. Y'all used to hearing Baltimore Ravens and associating us with two things, a strong run game and a great defense. Well, under John Harbaugh, all of that has evaporated. All of it. Oof. I don't care who the OC was. Monken, Roman, what was the one before that? His name's slipping my mind.
I know we had Caldwell, Kubiak. The one that, because he got fired. I can't remember, but Roman was a tight end coach. I can't remember who it was, but that's the one that got fired, and they brought Roman. They let Roman have a job.
Yeah. Now Roman did some good things for us, and some of his things we retained in our run game, the RPO stuff, the read take with Lamar. But we took.
They say it was Tressman. Tressman was the OC.
It was after Tressman. Marty Morningwig.
Okay, Morningwig. Okay.
But we took some things from each of those coordinators and still have them sprinkled into our playbook now to mix with Monken, right? But we would take Devontae Freeman off the trash heap, Melvin Gordon, Latavius Murray, and the offense was still the number one rushing attack for 3 straight years. Go and ask Denver how we broke the record on them, and they was crying about it. We didn't have Derrick Henry then.
Sure didn't. We had a good O-line, or a comparable O-line.
Nothing, man. All you stupid-ass Lamar haters, closet Lamar haters that's disguising yourself as Ravens fans, y'all can go to the back of the bus, man, because y'all not really for this team or Lamar Jackson. And Lamar will never be bigger than the Ravens. No player will, not even Ray Lewis. But, man, if you know football, you know Lamar was never the root cause of the problems with this team.
Nope.
And if you made him the root cause, you got deeper issues within yourself because you do not know the sport of football. You don't. Because there's no way you can look at Lamar Jackson's performance in spite of not having a good head coach, in spite of not having 5 linemen to protect him consistently, in spite of just now getting help in the backfield with Derrick Henry, in spite of never having legitimate number 1 wide receiver talent. I love Bateman. I love Zay. They've grown. They've gotten better and developed. Neither one of them are true number 1 receivers as we speak.
True.
Neither one of them.
True.
Y'all went and gave Odell Beckham $16 million when we could have got Hopkins for 5.
Yep.
Now, I get Lamar lobby for it, but he also lobbied for both of them.
Sure did.
You had the money to get both of them. You had the money. You know how I know you had the money? Because you spent it on the motherfucking defense.
Yep. Sure did.
The defense that don't stop nobody when we need them to in the playoffs.
Yeah, I want to say Broderick Washington to be specific.
Yeah. Over the hill, I ain't going to say over the hill because he ain't that old, but he don't do nothing special. He's just a big body, man.
Yep. He don't even command double teams no more. He ended up getting solo blocked.
We got all this money invested into this defense and are literally the worst defense in the league. So you couldn't take none of that money and invest it in your prized possession QB1? You couldn't go and get him a legitimate number 1 receiver? But y'all hanging on to Mark Andrews. Why?
Oh, I forgot. I even forgot about what he did today. I forgot about that. That is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I didn't even make an attempt to watch that game. I was at work today, and usually I'll sneak on my phone and watch it. I ain't even make an attempt to watch that game today because I knew it was gonna be a blowout, and I knew what was gonna happen, and I wanted it to happen because I want Harbaugh and EDC gone. They can go neighbor elsewhere Take y'all ass the fuck on, man. Because y'all running this franchise and this fan base into the goddamn ground. Y'all got me cussing like this on the Lord's Day. Shame on you.
All right, let's end it. Me and you both. We're gonna end it on that. We said something positive. Well, not positive, but
I'm sorry.
no, you good.
Listeners. I
You
try
good.
not to have a potty mouth, but I love my Ravens, man. I go to bat for these boys on social media, in the grocery store, at the gas station, at work, in my apartment with my neighbors. Everywhere I go, everyone know I'm a big Raven rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even defend what I'm seeing no more, Coach. I'm ashamed.
Agreed. Like I said, we can't even get in the barbershop conversations no more. They start talking football. We got to ease them up out of there. All right, then.
Bro, I tuck my tail and run like a little. I tuck my tail and run like I'm scared to talk football now, man. And I got the biggest mouth in the world when it comes to football.
Be like, all right, then. I get up.
Coach.
Yeah, this next week's gonna tell a lot. But Dub, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you were able to get that off the chest, and maybe you feel a little better. But the facts do remain what you stated. So we're gonna see how this goes, and just let it play out, because they've done something that they blew it. Just looking at how other GMs build, and then most specifically, we talked about the Bears. The Bears have 5, if not 4. They have 4 or 5 completely new linemen. They got skilled guys around him. They improved their defense, all while this young man is on his rookie contract. And they didn't wait till year 4 or 5 to say, "Oh, let's see what we can do while he on his contract." They did it year 1, like you said. And so
we've wasted the early prime of arguably the greatest quarterback we've ever seen, and it's sad. It's sad. It's heartbreakingly sad, man. If you know that kid's story and how much people hate on him and what he really deserves, this is a tragedy. It's a literal tragedy. But I got so much more to say, but I'm blanking on it, man, and I don't want to take up no more time, Coach. I love you, man. Go Ravens for life, but fire the fuck out of John Harbaugh and EDC. I love y'all, man.
I appreciate you, Dub. Love you too, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I couldn't cut him off. I could not. When I just couldn't. He and I hadn't talked to him in a minute, so and he summed everything up. But Robert, stop playing me, Robert. Stop playing, Robert. Stop playing, Robert. But it's so much that went on. But I'm gonna just leave it at this, man. I'm gonna leave it at this. And I said it a couple times, even doing a live. If it's not that you lose, it's the way we losing. We look totally disorganized. We don't look like a functioning organization. The pre-snap penalties, 2 from Likely start the game off, 1 from Zay. That shows lack of focus. Lack of focus come from the head guy. It's we look like the replacements today. The movie The Replacements with the kicker smoking a cigarette. We look like the replacements. That's what we look like. And while everybody else is going up, we have really fallen off the cliff. There was no decline, no steady decline. We have fallen off the cliff, and if we lose Sunday, which is a great possibility that we do, we'll be at the bottom of the cliff. We'll be 1-5 going into the bye. Who would have thought? From a team that I personally thought had the best roster in the NFL. It was obvious Jair still not very hurt. I mean, not very good and or hurt on the very first play that they caught a pass on him. He saw the ink, like the little skinny post. He couldn't do nothing about it. The twitch gone or whatever. It's a lot. And I'm gonna give you as much video as I can about what went wrong. And if I see something right, I'll mention it, but I don't think I'm gonna see a lot of stuff right. I see where some of my buddies in the group chat screenshotted me and during the game, and it made me their profile picture. So that's why I changed my profile picture on Twitter too. So hey, if you want to hide out, go find that picture I got that I made my profile picture, make it yours too, and we just gonna have some jokes and laugh about it. So I appreciate all y'all, man. Try to enjoy some football. Go tell somebody you love them. Go do something positive. Touch some grass. Do something. Refill your cup. Or whatever you do. I'm finna go. And I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all to the fullest.
Who is this?